He's right, you know. The doctor will be here any second.
Ace.
It returns.
Ace, I can't let you out of my sight for 1 minute, can I?
Evening. Got any biscuits?
Is he dead? They keep saying he's dead.
Are you going to get me down or what?
Just tell me.
Is who dead?
The doctor. They say he's dead. You keep saying you've seen him.
It wasn't like that. Just get me out of this, will you?
But you have seen him.
Yes.
And he taught you things.
Still does. I've just been talking to him. First time I've seen him in ages. We can't stay here.
Did he just stroll up for a chat? How come he never talks to me?
He will. He's coming closer.
Prove it. What's that ghost thing then? Is that him? Where exactly do you see him?
When I'm asleep. We've got to get out. We'll find the doctor. He said I'll know when the time's right.
Yeah, I can imagine. Hang on, I want to see what's in this cocoon.
Leave it!
It's another Vael. We can't leave him.
Oh, yes we can. Do you want to find the doctor? The guards are coming.
Fine, but I'll be back for him.
Seize them! You two are trapped now. Wrong way down, isn't it?
You can't hurt us. You know you can't. There'll be no hope if you do.
Take them.
Oh, gods, Doctor, why did you get me into this mess?
What are you waiting for? Take them. Ignore that cat. Ace.
It's almost time.
Right now.
Listen, Ace. Listen to the past.
Professor?
Only a doctor. Wretched child. Such a disappointment to the family and to the House of Longbarrow. No dinner for you, child.
Housekeeper, he doesn't deserve it.
Now don't defend the child. Quintus will hear about this.
What is this place?
I pour dust on Gallifrey.
Hurry up, Ace. You're supposed to know when it's time. It is 11:58.
Come on, Ace, wake up. It's time.
What are you doing? How did I get down?
With extreme difficulty. You fell, I jumped, some sort of energy field carried you down. I latched onto its tail. Seen the doctor yet?
Just stop a minute, will you?
We're nearly there.
I said stop.
We haven't the time, Ace.
I'll tell you what got us down. It's the TARDIS. This happened before. It summoned us to help. It's sort of alive.
So?
I thought it was destroyed, but it can't have been. It must be around here somewhere. Once we find the TARDIS, we'll find the doctor. I know we will.
It's time, Ace. We have to find the TARDIS now or it's too late.
But how? I don't know how.
He said... The doctor told me that the answer would come to find us.
In a dream?
The key!
But how did it get in my pocket?
You stay here. I'll send for help from the Grumblies.
What?
The other Phasels. They have to be fetched. Don't you understand, Ace? It's deliverance.
Typical. Shonnzi, where are you? Shonnzi, is that you?
Got you again, you little troublemaker.
Get away from her! Go on, Ace! It's time!
What are you doing here? Doctor, is it really you?
Oh. What sort of time do you call this?
Now disrupts.
Are these your rumors?
This now is new. Before, not when this process was you. In my memories, it is not here.
It is now.
Omens, ill portents. The doctor, he returns. The guards, what do they report?
These omens are not ill-fated.
For who? Now disrupts. The birthright, it must be secured. The doctor returns.
You grow too old to see. These signs foretell what we seek. The future. At last, it emerges.
Then you should be afraid.
Come on, Professor, you're needed.
Needed? What do you take me for? A loaf of bread? This is too soon. Much too soon.
Take it easy, Professor. It's me, Ace. You've had a bit of a shock. We both have. I don't know what happened to the TARDIS, but I reckon we can find it again if we both keep... Look, I don't know what you're up to, but you don't have to stir things up before you disappeared. You got yourself a reputation. You don't have a temperature anyway.
I don't?
I mean, it's normal, that's all.
Oh, normal.
Where have you been? You don't know the things I imagined.
Tell me from your point of view.
It's well weird out there. It's not just one city. It's like the same city again and again. Like the past and the future all mapped out alongside each other. Time and space must be seriously scrambled.
Concurrent time strands?
That's right. Like living next door to last week. And there's 2 really gross megaworm things that control it from a big tower like an accident in the Meccano factory. And these worms, they're called processes, or the process or something, are looking for the future.
The future?
Pretty stupid, eh? I mean, how can you go and search for the future?
Why not? These process creatures must be metaphysicians of a high order. I wonder if they'd spare the time for a little chat.
You've got to be joking. Hold them up to the light, not a brain cell in sight. I'll tell you though, I reckon they attacked the TARDIS.
The TARDIS?
And they've had it in for you since the beginning.
They have?
You had a fight with one of them. Say it's you who nicked the future in the first place.
Did I?
You've got a little bit of a reputation out there, but I've been working on it.
A question. How do you know all this?
You realise the Phasals are from Gallifrey? I mean, they're Time Lords. But then you'd know that from Shonnzi. You could have talked to me instead of him, you know. I thought you trusted me.
Well, yes, of course. Sorry.
The thing is, they expect you to sort it out. I mean, I tried, Professor, but...
So you keep saying. There's just 1 or 2 points I'm a bit hazy about.
Like what?
Phasals and processes and Time Lords. And this Gallifrey? Who exactly is he?
Shonnzi.
You found him then?
Yeah. Where's Vael?
Cleared off.
You're all wet. What happened to you?
I think it's called rain. I brought these.
How do you do? Those are mine?
You gave them to him.
Yes. So I did.
Well, you dropped them, really. But you said I could have them. In a dream.
Did I? And you must be...
Shonnzi.
Yes, I'm my friend here.
Ace.
Thank you. You're very kind. Perhaps you deal with the introductions.
You're the doctor and she's Ace.
Thanks.
Are you coming down or what? They're all waiting.
Oh, yes, don't make such a fuss. I have a reputation to live up to, so I think. So let's go and find out exactly who I am.
Professor. Wait, there...
Oh, come on, Beanbag. It'll be all right. This is what we've been waiting for. It's no place for a child to grow up.
A child? Wait, that skinny kid. That's you.
Not just me. You said the doctor'd rescue us.
Oh, don't be such a wet vest. Come over here and join in.
Okay, fine.
No, Regis, I want to do it.
But Chess!
Doctor, if you are to bring deliverance from this place to us, Regis and I have one boon to ask from you.
We may have misjudged you in the past, Doctor, but we bear you no ill will now. We would ask you to be the god's guardian of our child when it is born. And we hope it won't be here, Doctor.
I think you may be talking to the wrong person.
It's a long time since I was invited to a party.
You weren't asked because you weren't wanted. And save it, Professor.
Now it's back to Professor. I wish you'd make up your mind.
Wish you'd find yours.
Vael, call off the guards.
Not a chance.
There will be no more cooperation. Time is altering in the city. The process can no longer have any control over us.
Do you know what you are? Do you remember what you were? Do you? Well, it's over. You'll be free of it too. The doctor's here now. He's come back.
Pekkary, ask him what his terms are.
No, we must have terms of our own.
But if we take too long to decide...
We must remain a crew. We work together.
I'll take them on single-handed if need be.
Stupid, bloody grumblies. Don't you ever do anything?
I'm waiting.
No parley. Tell the worms that there's an alternative to their world. The Doctor here has the future.
Hang on a minute.
And he's going to lead us out of this hellstorm hole and take us home.
Go on then, do it.
I fear that was a presumptuous and very rash statement to make, Shonnzi. You may regret it.
Take them.
Up here, everyone.
Regis, don't provoke them.
That one! Get that one!
No!
What's happening?
I said it was too soon. Much too soon. Destroy the present, and the future ceases to exist. Vael Voriasti, take a message to your masters. Tell them that Wilby is here. Tell them that Wilby challenges them for control of the city, and inform them that I am Wilby.
Dr. Wilby?
Yes, Wilby the Doctor.
Those who plot the destruction of others often fall victim themselves. Pelatov's collected sageries. The forward may have what I'm looking for, but Pelatov and all 3rd century philosophers are pompous in the extreme. The ancients have much to teach, but one should not dwell amongst them forever. Pelatov damns himself, yet I must never slide into that trap. There was only now. It was abhorrent that any civilization could be founded on superstition and barbarism. These weigh down progress, yet the Pythic schools deal in such holy lies. Our children are taught religious ignorance, a reinforcement of what was in the dark Gallifreyan soul. These people must believe in something, and blood flows readily in the holy games. Pythia the mystic, a virgin moon goddess, still worshipped. My industrial complex foul her sacred surface with angled shadow. A year to the day since the great Pythia has been last seen. No public appearances, no private audiences, while winter rages on and populism is arriving. Who riddles they come for? When is the Pythia like a lost pipe cleaner? Is there a punchline? I feel her thoughts still. The people have Proudonius, their hero. Oh, the man does come for audiences, and the scaife has been lost a year. A leader's greatness is best judged by the quality of her advisors. Shut up, Pelatov, you obsequious groveler!
Sir?
Thrift.
Apologies, but listen, we've a visitor in the library.
The hooded figure.
Came in straight through. All the doors just opened by themselves. No argument.
Ask the curators to keep the main hall clear. I'm coming down now. And Thrift.
Yes?
Run to the temple and fetch 2 sisters here. Don't use the vidlink. Take my coat. They will understand. But hurry, Thrift. To the library I go. Yes. I hear you. Yet you can't hear me.
O Sphinx of Thor, the door of the future is shut. I cannot see beyond. I drag myself from day to day and can see no further than the instant.
A trinket from the past. A head on the wall. Unable to speak to you.
They say that of all the augurs within the 9 corners of the universe, you see the furthest. Is it true? Yet you submitted yourself to the sword of a Gallifreyan hero, did you not see?
Pythia has gone mad. Talking to a head in glass.
Yes, that's true. Perhaps you are far-sighted, and yet the future that is close is transparent to you. Perhaps we both need spectacles.
Yet a tinge of guilt grows. How much of this state of mind is due to my own intervention? How much is to my egotistic mischief?
Time is changing. They would sweep away all the ageless law with a cold and dismal practice that they call reason. Fools! They have machine minds and do not fear the gods. They say the gods are dead and want to steal their thrones. I fear they will succeed. I, who am Gallifrey, must know. Tell me what you see. Tell me, wise one, if they doom me, they doom the world. What is the future? Tell me. You. Vael.
You attempt to kill me, yet cannot.
Vael is lost, little man. I cannot find him.
Are you all right?
As a Terceran, you know that. The sisters you brought. Sisters, despite the rumors, your mistress is in shockingly good physical health. However, I think you had better take her home before she does someone an injury with her mind. The Sphinx head, as you know, is a facsimile, only exhibited while the real head is being studied and cleaned. Vael, a vaguely familiar name. When is the Pythia like an old pipe cleaner? When she's gone clean round the bend.
I thought Time Lords could regenerate when they died.
Really? Fascinating.
You're from Gallifrey too. Gallifrey's a planet, Professor. I told you. It's your home. Have you forgotten that as well?
And when I got there, the cupboard was bare.
Then why did you challenge the process? What?
I was pushed, and it seemed like a good idea at the time. Tell me about your home.
Professor?
If only I could remember.
Ace.
Yes, Ace.
Right. You better leave that trap to me.
I don't think I've lost my memory. I think it's been stolen.
What I really need is a couple crates of Nitro 9. Then we could really talk business.
And Time Lords are like that, aren't they?
Where are you going? Come back!
They already have word about Wilby. The others are still wandering aimlessly. The world city. I myself created it. I must avert my own doom.
Far longer ago for you than this process can remember. It will be rectified. The phasals, they are not reliable. He can be controlled, and the stolen future secure.
They're scared witless.
Your world, it has failed. I shall start again. Anew now. Wilby, that is the cause. There is no more now. Now will destroy you. Then we are both destroyed. This is the process's world. A new beginning, where it is reborn.
Keep up, Shonnzi. He must be up here. Professor! Not you again. Go on, clear off. There's nothing up here for you.
Miserable, insubstantial, jerry-built prefab. Nothing's built to last these days. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wretched spirit, doomed to wander the dark causeways of the universe. What do you want with me?
Doctor, can't you see what it is? What it has been? It's your own ghost.
Aren't you being a bit presumptuous? Turning up unannounced like a spectre without a feast to go to? Is it you that inhabits my mind? You that steals my memories? Speak, I charge thee! Yes, I couldn't agree more. It's a miserable place, isn't it? What do you show? A reality window? I want to know where I am, and exactly who I am. Return my memories, or I shall hurl thee into the sepulchasm of night from which there is no recourse, and return my TARDIS too!
Professor, you remembered!
Remember? What did I forget? Good grief. Hello, Ace. I think you may have something for me.
Professor? Are you alright?
Ace.
The scroll! Of course, I looked after it, you know. I couldn't give it to you until I knew you were alright.
And am I alright?
Oh, yeah. You're always alright.
Thank you. Yes, the TARDIS Grey Prints. These are the multi-dimensional plans of the ship. Ace, you're the first person to see these since the TARDIS was in neural construction dock on Gallifrey.
But I thought you built...
Not exactly. I always knew there must be something like this. There were references to it in the TARDIS manual.
Before the manual got eaten.
Eaten? Did it now? But perhaps I never needed the plans before. They're sometimes known as the Banshee circuits.
Banshee circuits?
It's the last resort. When all other systems fail, the TARDIS falls back on the last chance. In an effort to survive, it uses whatever resources are available. People, places...
Dreams?
Anything, including my memories.
Then what was that? I thought it was you.
That is the Banshee.
But it looks like you.
No, much too tall and cadaverous. It's an embodiment of the instinct to survive, that's all. And I think it entirely misses my more endearing qualities. Well done, Ace and Shonnzi. We knew we could trust you. If these had got into the wrong hands, we'd have been in real trouble. Now, I wonder how this thing works.
Not much good about TARDIS, is it? There's nothing on it anyway.
Why do you think the Banshee's here? It's here because my ship is lost and dying. The Banshee is the ghost of my TARDIS. If we don't find the ship soon, there'll be no way out of this place for any of us ever again.
Then why don't you do something? You should have stayed in your attic. The process will finish us all off soon. They're up to something down there already.
Perhaps you have something in mind?
It's obvious, isn't it?
The scroll!
Very Wagnerian.
It's the TARDIS.
But where from?
Look! Where is it? Where's the TARDIS?
Sardit.
What?
Not TARDIS, Sardit. Space and relative...
Dimensions in time. I can tell that, but where's your ship?
It's here.
The city?
My TARDIS. My ship is a cat's cradle of dimensions, infinitely variable in form. What it looks like depends on who's holding the strings. The processors, bungling incompetent worms, have turned the whole thing inside out. This city is what remains of my ship. We never left it, and we may never again.
It is not what I remember being. It destroys what I create. I shall meet Wilby's challenge. I will be the first to find the future.
This is worse than the Covent Garden tube when the lifts aren't working.
Yes, I remember. All that cobweb. This isn't a good idea. It's much too soon.
No, it's not. If this place really is the TARDIS, then you're playing on home ground. You'll wipe the floor with the processes.
Had it occurred to you that my memories were taken away for a good reason? Think, Ace. In the wrong things, knowledge is a very dangerous thing. That's why dictators have public book burnings.
But if the processes caught you...
They feed on information energy, amongst other things.
But they're stupid, too.
Then they have lousy, unruly digestive systems. The TARDIS manual was just the hors d'oeuvre, and it's useless without the dexterity of the pilot.
Then you're all right. You're no good to them if you can't remember anything.
But I can now, Ace.
How much?
Bits and pieces. And now I've challenged the processes when I should be steering clear of them.
But we can beat them no problem. I've already organised a trap. The other phasals are setting it up.
No, Ace, you've done enough already.
Yeah, well, what is it Pekkary says? We're still a crew.
Yes. Where's Shonnzi?
Gone down to help the others. We told you.
That's the most encouraging thing I've heard all day.
It is?
Definitely. It proves I don't remember everything. Come on, let's go and see about this trap. I wonder where everyone's gone.
No good digging a pit. The process will just walk up the side.
Then you'll have to box it in.
Just what I figured. Lure the process under the overhang of the attic.
The theory's sound, but these boards will never hold the process on their own. It'll rip them apart like tissue paper.
I suppose you've got a better idea.
Oh, plenty of ideas, Ace. None of them are relevant, though.
Pekkary has been summoned.
She means he's gone. It's the start of the final phase.
If Pekkary is gone, then it can't be long before we are all summoned.
Hurry up, Doctor.
I am hurrying. You seem to think I'm some sort of cure-all. I can't emerge casting nostrums to all and sundry.
We're sorry.
They're wound up.
But I thought Gallifreyans were supposed to be telepathic.
Don't you know? You're a Time Lord too.
Yes, but they're not Time Lords. Not yet. They're ancient history. Once the Time Lords came to power, many things started to decline. It was a messy business. Even visiting Gallifreyan history is strictly forbidden. We have an appointment to keep, remember?
I still think my trap would have worked. What is this rod anyway?
I'll tell you later.
Always use the available resources. That's what he used to tell me.
Those were dreams, weren't they?
So he's trying for the one resource we all missed. The daft old goik still doesn't remember everything.
You're not supposed to know about all of that.
No, I don't. TARDISes and Time Lords, miss? Never heard of them.
No, me neither.
Haven't heard of this doctor either. Who did you say he was? I'd like a little chat.
I'm not deaf, you know.
Try further to your left.
And got you! We were right, Shonnzi. I knew the old facilities must still exist under all this dross.
Doctor!
Get back, all of you!
Doctor!
You can't eat me. I don't remember a thing. What do I do to make you work? Voice access. Pilot indent. Access me architectural configuration. Localized configuration only. Frontistery section. Delete floor and lower structure to ground level. Then reinstate floor and keep.
Professor.
Is that well done in the King's English?
Well done.
That won't hold for long. Where's Shonnzi gone? He knows this place inside out. I need his advice.
Shonnzi. Behind you, Shonnzi. Come on then, come and find me. You can't do without me, Shonnzi. The process is coming for you. Where are you? I don't get you!
Is that you, Vael?
God, Des, not you.
Yes, I thought so. I should keep your thoughts to yourself if I were you. Come and find me if you want to talk about it, but hurry. From the look of this place, we don't have long.
It's not going to uphold, Professor. You always leave things to the last minute.
Worrying.
It's getting out. Doctor, do something.
That's how it gets its power. The more phasals absorbed, the stronger it became. So, you've decided to show yourself then. It's a long time since our first talk was interrupted.
Stolen future. Where is it?
None of your business!
Alright, keep pushing.
The guards, they're wearing their clothes.
The crew, they call to us.
Chesperl, your future isn't there. Don't listen. You carry the future with you. Remember, Regis. Remember your baby.
Regis.
No, not them too.
Seal it up. Don't let it out again.
Well, you took your time. Is it a change of heart, or has a fair weather friendship taken a turn for the worse?
He's been kicked out. He's out of his ear.
I don't apologize for my friend. She's had a fraught time lately. Much of it due to you.
Let's get out of here. We've got to get back to Shonnzi and the others.
Impossible. The phasals are gone. The younger process wanted new guards. It's driven out the older process. It still has slaves on the first phases of the city.
How many phases are there?
3. Young, older, and eldest.
And what happened to the eldest? You can tell me, Vael, but Ace is very young.
It ate them.
Of course.
Will be the future. It was stolen by you.
If you say so.
Now it is crushed. The younger process. It changes the city. Now changes anew. Now.
Curtains for you, then.
The world. It will all be renewed. All be changed. A new creation. A new future.
Why don't I just blast it?
No explosions in my TARDIS.
It's only nitro.
Oh, only nitro, yes, of course, how silly of me. Nitro 9A, Nitro XYZ!
Doctor, they're coming, we have to move.
Just one then, Ace. A diversion.
You're joking.
Do it, Ace!
But they're the phasals.
Only on the first phase.
Oh, for Rassilon's sake! The state of grace circuit needs looking at.
In here, Doctor, quickly, before it gets out!
So, Rassilon is under house arrest for stealing my comb, and their great hero is conveniently far out as observer in a minor territorial dispute between Router 3 and the Sontar Warbrig. Ah, that droning physician seems to be done.
Excellency, we must have your decision. Highness, you must name a successor. The Constitution is adamant on that point.
This is a pitiful scheme. Just be rid of me.
Her name, Highness.
I shall not give it. I shall not give it.
One name. One word, then.
Be gone.
But, Highness...
I said be gone. I have the eye of the Sphinx, and I must be left alone. I am Gallifrey. I seek the future.
Who do you seek?
There has never been a gatekeeper before. I seek my successor. He must be found.
Come through, if you dare.
And she makes for the first phase.
Rassilon.
Rassilon? What's a Rassilon?
Remember, Rassilon.
You! I see you! Finally!
So I find you skulking here at last, Vael, my pupil. What is this place? Who knows of Rassilon here? Tell me.
Yes. Remember Rassilon and Omega? I met Omega once.
How is that possible?
Begone, woman, from these thoughts.
Tell me about it.
This is no place to talk.
Where are you going? This is your ship. The whole city.
Yes, this is my ship, and its survival rests with me, not with you, nor any other half-baked leech that gnaws and bleeds its systems. Pilot indent. Access architectural configuration. Complete structural reconfiguration. TARDIS Type 40. Return original template. Send! Wait, cancel! Not enough power. Localized configuration only. Extend to whatever you can manage. Send!